This message is for Mr. Mark Golding, Isaac Buchanan, Damien Crawford. When I go to sit down and make discussion, me ask if I go to sit down and say, oh, we asked, now to sit down, like, bro, it was too blatant. It was right there in front of our eyes. Right there. When I got to sit down, understand? We came out and we did our part, you know. Unfortunately, we can't do anything more. This election need to be investigated.
Andrew Holness, I know Missy say you's a joning man a grab off a straw. You understand? You see it. You say you're going to raise minimum wage to 32,000, right? People think about it and stop going like you're dumb. Poor people are not going to suffer.
Welcome to BC Entertainment.
Pleasant good night to you, Mr. Mark Jefferson Golden. And I'm coming out now after the election from Wednesday until today. I'm asking you, sir, please don't sit down and let this election just go like that. We work, and we work so hard for this election. And everybody sit down to the blind man see and feel that the Jamaican Labour Party don't win this election. And we're not going to sit down. Some investigation need to be done with Mr. McGregor seat. We need a Mr. Buck seat, Andrew Holness seat. Andrew Holness seat when lose, we need it to take it to the court. If no more seat not take to the court, we need to take to Steve McGregor and Mr. Buck seat to the court. So we want with the listen, we have to where the People's National Party up to. If we just go sit down and make the Labour right bully whistle and control Jamaica again. Enough is enough when the People's National Party and the PMP, people them just sit down and make the unscrupulous dirty shit in a plate. Cockroach Labour right, them come go like them and dictate to we. We're tired of this, Mr. Golding, and you stand up for we. And from where you carry to this now, you can't afford to sit down and make them way take that seat here. Because Desmond McKenzie, that look ugly blood clot bushrat man, say, nah, so we're not Jamaica to the people, to the PMP. I want to see. So the people that work, fly down, come work for the People's National Party. And when we look and see them team the election, we now sit down, you know. Mr. Golding, we are wholly accountable, you know. Just stand up for your people, them, you know, the people them say, stand up. If it's a revolution, we go on at Jamaica, it go on. Because we now make the Jamaica Labour Party swearing under the robbery and we're so brawling. Under the robbery we go on, we now sit down with it. The EOJ man, you see you use a look of blood.
Something now sit down right in my spirit. I honestly feel like the Jamaica Labour Party stole this election. You know, me not nobody feel like me bitter, or me not nobody feel like say, but there's just this inner feeling that this election was not, it wasn't fair. The Jamaica Labour Party employ a lot of vote buying and coercion and a lot of voter suppression, and that's undemocratic. Like, I don't know if you remember the whole issue with some fake voter ID coming into the country at some point, and like some of these areas that JLP won in is like, you could, something, me don't know, me can't put my finger upon it, but me want, comrades, me not talk about Labour right, because when I celebrate, I want to enjoy myself, big up on myself, but something just deep down telling me that the JLP did not win this election fair and square. And it is sad that we have a government who would go at any length to ensure that their corruptions are not exposed. Because of that, you know, they have so much at risk that they would go to the length and breadth and use government resources. Because the PMP, quite frankly, couldn't match the JLP when it comes on to money. Right? Me know for a fact, in my constituency, vote by left, right, and center. You understand? Man get money for wall off turf. Man get money for suppressed vote. Me know that for a fact. Yeah? Right? So me know what me I talk about. There's a lot of heavy-handed, undemocratic activities that took place to suppress the true results. And honestly, I believe that the PMP won this election fair and square, but JLP by any means. That's why them a ball over East Portland. So, because the amount of money we drop at East Portland, unbelievable. But the people prevail. The people power win the money power in some of these constituencies. But me I tell you Jamaicans, me not bitter. Congratulations for the win, but God not like ugly. Let me tell you something. God don't like ugly. Mark my word this very day. God not like ugly. The word is love.
Some people right now, Andrew only say Lego mother love, as they me mother love free right now, and you can see that mother love happy for the back a road. And remember when mother love they get arrested, me tell you not say you after election, mother love I go get free. And right now see where mother love I say 500,000 him have to spend for get bail. My people, Jano.
You know one mother love, just get some bail out. So when I say $500,000 bail them give me. But you don't know, show me loving to people, me get the chance to come out. $500,000 bail. Me in a balaclava, just get released from Black River. Anyway, we not come a road to make no trouble. We come to live good with everybody. Politician, police, everybody. Clerk of court, judge, everybody. Let's go in a balaclava city.
A tour. I take a one tour, one mother love. One mother.
I want your name Raga. Him name Raga. I like him business place. Him go out with things. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yo, let's go.
Raga, yeah.
Yo, let's go.
Thank you, no.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you. I just saw it start. Right over there, sir. I build a business place. And them fight me. I'm a whole fear, but I love in a balaclava. I love to the whole world. Love to every politician, everybody. Say that. Jail me just a come from. One mother love. See Black River Station there. I roll. One mother love.
Rolling.
Deep. Stop it, yes, I took out. We don't want them see how we speak. We are going at you know. Take it off. One mother love.
Big up all.
This message is for Mr. Mark Golding, Isaac Buchanan, Raymond Price, Damien Crawford, and other members of the PNP party. When I got to sit down and make this discussion, me asking if I got to sit down and say, oh, we asked, and I got to sit down, like, bro, it was too blatant. It was right there in front of our eyes. Right there. When I got to sit down, understand? We came out and we did our party now. Unfortunately, we can't do anything more. We came out and we cast our vote. This election need to be investigated. This election, and I'm not a sore loser. I can accept a loss because at the end of the day, life goes on. Whosoever is the prime minister of the country. But I feel like it should be something that is earned and not something that is taken. Listen to me now, man. Get up and put this lawyer thing in motion. Do what you need for doing now. Because we're talking about our democratic rights in this country. And we're slowly losing it. Do what you need to do. Make me and other comrades feel good at the end of the day. Because you know what I know? The people who support the Labour Right Party, I mean, we're all Jamaicans, but on a moral compass, gone somewhere else. It is like weird to hear people saying that, so what if him a thief? So what if him do this? So what if him do that? You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter to them. But I'm saying, if they have won, come prove to it that it is fair and square. Something right, something not right. It's not right. So nobody come sit on there. And after all that we have been going through and what we fought for, we now can say, okay, so them can just come thief anything and that's it. Too much thievery. I said the word there. I don't know if that is the word. But investigate it.
Some people may go show a video with Mama D pull up at Paul Patmore house with her Labour Rights supporters them and I make one whole heap of nice because she win against him. Also we have Paul Patmore come out and address it my people pre this.
Come down and rush like they want to mash up the business. Remember, said they won. And they came to destroy my place. So you can imagine, if the PNP have won in South Trelawney, they would maybe burn that place to the ground. They would destroy our homes. I can tell you. We had prepared because we know how those persons operate. We had made plans and we were preparing to win this election. So we had put some measures in place for when we win, how they will react. So, but I wasn't expecting nothing like this because they won. So we never know, say, boy, we shouldn't be looking out for them. But I think they would be so excited that they have won. That maybe Marisa would take up her phone and say, well, go on, Patmore, you see we beat you. Or that type of thing. That's what we were expecting. When I think it's something that was premeditated. Because they tell persons like, they call persons in line 3. Because persons get the call in line 3 that they were coming and they were heading to Patmore. And when the guys in line 3 called me and said, Mr. Patmore, you want me to come down? If you come down there, I said, no. I remember they saying, all right, leave and go on home. I don't want to come down and come see you. And I said, no, man. People are celebrating the end of the thing where we are going jam. And I was surprised that they went to the funeral home and they were doing their thing. Yes, a man have backlash show things and they realized that I wasn't there. And then they come back on the road, look at they get a call, say, no man, you run my mother-in-law. And I tell us that they come around there with their antics and the member of parliament. And they like say, supporters, you know. Because persons always hear say, why supporters do certain little things. But we hear that the candidate herself, take it upon herself to come. She was driven by the councillor of the Limehouse division. The councillor from the Ulster Spring division, who is an elder in the church. The last time I went to the Ulster Spring 7-day church, he was the preacher. He was the person filming and videoing the MP, disrespecting and cursing and all manner of evil. He was that person. I hear that, and I can't remember because so much persons was just moving and they were making so much noise. But I hear that the mayor of Falmouth was there. The mayor of Falmouth, who is also a justice of the peace, you know, he was there. None of them could look on him none of them could look on her and say, no, this is not right. There was around 3 police officers with them. Man come out with gun, man, not strife it. By the time, if it was the PNP, by the time we see any little action like that, because his duty is to serve and protect citizens, not just the MP. To serve and protect. Then wait. It was after my mother-in-law go out there and start to take the license plate off the Jeep. That was the time that the police officer come on and start to tell them, say, no, you can't do this. After when they realized, because I think she called Falmouth, and she started to give them the Jeep number. And the policeman realized that's the time when he got to them and tell them, say, no. That brown guy that you see there is her son. That's when they cuss up the whoop a bad word and in front of her mother. That's her son. That's the same son that she's planning, say that she want to step down and give the seat at South Trelawney. That brown guy that you see there, cursing. That's the guy. In that same crowd was another justice of the peace from Warsaw. The principal of the Warsaw Primary School. That's why we tell us in South Trelawney we have serious problem. That's why Paul Patmore will not give up on the people. Normally, that's only leg of people you don't see how do these things. In a crowd like that, that's only leg of people you don't see. In that crowd was the principal of the Warsaw Primary School, who is a justice of the peace. Me talk about the councillors. The councillor from the Albertown division. I remember seeing him before they reached. I see him turn his vehicle and head back up the road. So he was not there while Mama D was misbehaving. But for some persons, I have neighbors, persons in the community was looking around and they were scared. They just said they might go jump over people and was going to mash up the house. Persons who was born in the 80s, remember 1980 when the JLP won the election, then go down in a Ulster Spring. Then go down in a Ulster Spring and then beat every comrade. Ask anybody. Then beat every comrade. I mean, look at that in the company. We had a police officer who was assigned to me. He was there. If you notice when I was there, I tell him to move on the gate. He tell me to move. Because they were just too much. And I like say we could have managed them here. How would I even try to manage them? But that is the type of South Trelawney that we have. So another little man we see on the road. This member of parliament is so stupid that she come herself. And like first time when you don't hear the boy, then send somebody go do it. Then send the boy them. Go invade the man property. As she and her councillor them. I mean, You can imagine, members say them pump up now, they rile up, they have a bucketive of the member of parliament, you know. They have the bucketive of the mayor, they have the bucketive of the councillors. So they rile up, you know. I wonder if you know, you don't see the type of social land we have. I wonder if you don't see what we are going through. Yeah? I wonder if you don't understand what I'm talking about. Really wanted to come out and vote, but they were just too scared. Just too scared. Ask somebody about in the 80s is a thing where the JLP used to do. But anytime you win an election and go through and beat people.
Yo, me say me don't want to get involved in the politics business. But you see, a politician insist on a dance and for as poor people. Andrew Holness, I know me say use a drone in man and grab off a straw. You understand? You see it. You say you're going to raise minimum wage to 32,000, right? People think about it and stop going like you're dumb. Poor people are going to suffer. The small business people are going to suffer. Because first thing, a business owner them are going to lego some of my workers them. Because them now going to have it to pay everybody. And next thing, them have to raise the food prices, gas, everything have to raise to pay the workers them. No for you go out of a job. You going to suffer. I poor people, I'm going to feel it. Oh God, Donald Crawford, I'm going to explain to you. You don't talk Donald Crawford. Him alone can come explain to you.
Okay. I see. You see we go, yo, boy, me I tell you. I see we poor people. You see them big guys, we do that and same thing and they manipulate we and play we and take we a turn a puppet. And we put a string a dangle them finger and a swing around and same thing. Then well alright. And we can open up, we can wise up and say we don't have suffer. And we don't have undergo it. The poor set of people, the lowest of people, you feel like they care about it, you feel like they're responsible. Why would me know my Prime Minister, boom, he run, come up and same thing, look, I want to see him again. Brother, I don't go on people who go always have the best interest at heart, brother, and not just for the man and family, brother. You see me, I say, I don't want a leader who see Jamaica, pa. Brother, I don't want a leader who go see we, he rich and he poor. Brother, I tell you, say, rich aside, you know. But who want you see he rich, not just see he rich, see he poor. You see me, I say, come out, come here, he poor. You see me, I say, come out, brother, come feel. Come feed the people in pain, and that's why people go through and same thing. You see me, I say, instead of try to sit down and dictate to you, but you see me, I say, at least you have to love my friend, pick up yourself here. Instead of sitting and try to dictate to you, try to bad, you try to run this, you try to take fear and rule, brother. How much of your fees you go can do that too? How much of your fees you go can cover down? Boss, you can't take iron and frighten me. You can't take some iron bar and frighten me. I go forever speak my mind. Believe no Chang. Shani, big up yourself, my friend, heart of love. You're mad, man. We have a young youth, them, the group. We young youth, them. Look at my most fear, you know, is to see my youth, them, you know, come grow up in a certain type of society, you know, certain type of system, you know, and a certain system, you know. You see me, I say, because they don't have it hard, you know. Me know that, you know. And I go, anywhere me there, I go there hard, you know. Anyway, me there, my heart go there bleed, you know. And I can open up my eyes and say, yo, and the youth, brother, we have to pray with youth, them, brother. This is a system, I know good system, we go up and that same thing. You see me, I say, no fun out there talk about, yeah, you can kill a bad man, you can lower crime rate and this and that. Yeah, you can do what you do and same thing, but enough innocent you kill too. Enough innocent you kill too, enough they go kick off. Pitch gunshot in a man, make a police and pitch gunshot in a man. You see me, I say, Chang, Chang out there, say, yo, shoot now and ask question later. You see me, I say, so what dead man, where dead man go can save himself? Where dead man go can save himself? After you murder man innocent, when go can say, oh, me did innocent. After you no find no gun, after you no find no with man, you fling to pan the man same thing. And you go, they go there the night time and you feel good in themselves. And you don't feel good in yourself. And you want as my leader. And you want to come rule over my youth then. You know what kind of life my youth them all live, they know what I'm saying. We have to go back straight under slavery, legally.
You know what go on? You know what they mean to put in place for the next election? We stop use pencil mark X and use pen.
I saw me say too. Because they can't understand why we are use pencil and mark X.
You see me?
Let me tell you something. The JLP, them are going to want to come over the PNP live. Them come fast and hear what is happening because through them know they don't win fear. But as I said this morning, this is not a JLP live, this is a PNP live.
Amen. Tell them loud.
If they look on my green screen, win or draw, me a PNP.
Exactly.
Right? I don't want no JLP over here to come distract.
Same way.
Right.
Me believe in
because no, but because you see from last night me I watching everybody I talk about Anne-Marie. This morning when we get up, I pay Anne-Marie. Who's the fuck is Anne-Marie? Where Anne-Marie to outdo.
No, I know she alone get a knife in her heart. Enough of them get it, but then just no one talk. I think they feel like such a fear man I use brute force to win.
Michelle Charles, get it too. Yeah. Because I'm win down there because up in North East Manchester, the newcomer come win them, sell out them vote up there too.
Tell them
sell out right down there.
So true.
Tell them up there. So me glad them win. Me glad them winning down there. So I laughed last night. And we winning
sell out North East Manchester.
We are coming from
Baldwin's working.
The St. Anne. Me sorry say you labor woman. Me come from St. Anne's. Me not live there now, but me stay there. And me there St. Anne's for 9 years. And you have one place they call Eddington Lime Mall. And the road are bad for months for roads and everybody and them where them port in the labor Monday. They talk about the road. And they now fix the road. You know when they fix the road, where one of them must I remember which one of them pass through. And then fix the road, but then find that they fix the road.
Yes.
And the road not really fixed good because still patcha.
Well, Anna, yes, we send that now. And then thief out, don't listen to you.
Of course, they cheat Mandeville. Of course, they cheat Mandeville.
Because guess what, me know? I'm tell you St. Anne now. You see, me tell you with St. Anne. And you see when St. Anne, alright, you see St. Anne now. You have some part in the St. Anne, you know, them have water problem, right?
Yeah.
And down there are labor right players, right? And here, if you don't get free like water, you have to have water bill.
Essential sleep is.
You have to have water bill to know, so if you get water. In my community, you have to have water bill to get water.
I know this election no fear.
Me believe say Mark Golden if you make them count over back you box them.
Of course,
and the Holness get too much one time. Andrew Holness get too much one time in a one go.
But I thief then thief because Andrew Holness pay half his money.
Too much.
You see?
Too much.
May I say this again? You just say which part Andrew Holness go on top of people and vote if it's 3 hours. And the woman, if you get charged for that. I never seen no prime minister come out and do that yet.
So let me ask you something, that flavor. What you expect the people them to reason about? We have to reason about the election that just run, the unfair election that just run, right? And everybody knows that the election wasn't fair, so they have to reason about it. How we have a reason about the betterment of the country when the people them we say at them we not do nothing from the past and now them now go do nothing worse. The people them have to reason over, they have to reason over. Because what I'm going to say election wasn't fair. It wasn't a fair election.
Me never feel it. Me never feel an election, yeah. Me just not feel it none at all. None at all, I don't feel it.
Yesterday I work as a runner, and may I tell you, say, this election worse than the local election.
Alright.
The voting process, it was so slow, 1-1-1-1. So you tell me that something right with this election?
That's true. And that me go true.
Nothing can be right with this election.
We reach a polling station before them start, and then start 7 o'clock. And me no left the till 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Over an hour.
Yep.
I'm in the top 5 in our line. That for sure say other 4 people in front of me, how long them take to go through.
Them did a move through the police station, them fit through.
Something right about this election. And we think we need to demand a recount. I think we need to hit to the streets and demand a recount.
Because remember, you know, when Mama P, did a win election, then beg for a JP, beg every time JP lose, you know. Oh, we need a recount, we need a recount.
Yes.
And what's a son after we recall? Like, see, you need to talk. Jamaica need to wise up.
Of course.
Because every honest in this 4 more years, the whole power separation.
We have a right. We have a right.
Not tell a lie. Me go suffer. But me sorry for you.
Me go suffer. Me? Read up, and then me sorry for.
Hello, chat.
Well,
do anything about
me have a right. Me a work hard.
You see,
Them have to pay me my full salary.
You see, total labor right them when I celebrate. You see when Andrew done with all them, every time you see them a ball, so they hungry, they go laugh. Anytime me hear them say they hungry, they go laugh. I tell them, laugh.
And that them always about
Flavor, you can't reason with JLP because JLP come back to mind of the JLP, them black. Them brain black.
Exactly, that's what they need to do. They need to just leave us and let we talk, let we vent. It's our
You can never reason with one JLP. Them brain is so black. It's like them just stupid and fool.
Them not important.
That's who you really saying hungry. Labor right or PNP. Correct your statement.
No, JLP, them you cannot reason with them.
Let me tell you something.
Them brain so black.
Something, you know. Me a son JLP friend, them done.
Okay, I understand.
Them done.
Jesus Christ. JLP people, them done.
You can't reason with them.
They can't reason. Them put them dark. They know that's how they call them broga, them dark.
Yeah. Fix it. Me say them in a power, but hungry I go kill them.
Me say not one of them can beg me. None of them can beg me. And of them quick to beg you want $100, beg you want $200.
Listen, now let me tell you something. You see, alright, in my constituency, laborites have the constituency for 32 years, right, in Northeast Manchester. And if you check the ratio, PNP people in Northeast Manchester doing way better than the people them who and JLP them party in a power.
Yeah, me soon come. Tell her I say breakfast in my bag.
Tell her that much.
Tell her no double.
You see the man when they want to lose his seat, winning his seat. Marky G. You see me?
Me a come, go on.
But you see, when
I said jail look
Andrew start and them.
And on the case, Shabir shall be vote for the chat.
I'm gonna be that.
Yeah.
Bobby,
She win.
She win.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Manchester said he's from Westmoreland. I'm a Westmoreland comrades. There are no celebration down here because we have all three.
Then me tell you. So then
yes, Western St. Mary. Born in TV box in my Western St. Mary.
But yeah, me not for Westmoreland. I want them country there where Andrew honestly want put down this as a housing scheme with the rest of people them. And them that said them no want. Remember which was a Westmoreland or something. But down there for PMP area. So them is fight for down there.
But at the end of the day, everybody's saying that EOJ was a problem. The problem came from EOJ. And I'm wondering if EOJ was manipulated. That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering if it was manipulated.
Then buy out the media, man.
Buy them out.
Then buy out the media.
That's why Andrew vote then I come in.
Well, we all calling for Mark Walling to investigate all of this and demand a recount.
Calling for a recount and make sure
Chat, there's a lot of thieves going on the election. There's a lot of thieves going on the campaign yesterday, and that's that we can say. Because
And
there's
that's the
no
reason why
way.
the box of them dash where
There's
in a
no
St. Mary,
way.
that plus
Yeah.
OMG. There's a lot. Yeah.
No, there's no way them can win election. There's no way them can win
Majesty,
election.
yes, we had a lot of internet problem yesterday.
Everybody internet go away.
Cause you can't go up on the live go talk about him, man. Remember, man said, I'm going to lock down TikTok when you win the election.
Okay, here is Taya saying that before that in St. Mary, before them leave out, the 2 boxes was missing. Taya from St. Mary.
From Western St. Mary,
Yes, 2 boxes was missing.
Western St. Mary me come from. I'm going to tell you, say, yo, Bobby Montague for win Western St. Mary again.
All Bobby Montague, Lord Jesus Christ.
Him not dead yet.
Leave that to Mary. I believe that.
Celebrate. Him on attack and he can't celebrate.
Him can't celebrate. Him know what him do. And I pray to God, you know, and I pray to God say my sleepless night.
Yes. Desmond Mackenzie too.
No, man, I not talking. When Andrew wanted a sleepless night, he might go dig up some fine. If I want some move when you're wicked, you feel like you're wicked and you have power, and what them do the good just be humble. Until it's like you're wicked and you're wicked so more till I sleep at night. And when you have to turn mad, you talk things you confess. Let me tell you. You might sleep at night. Right now, people other want him, you know. Right now, them a plan for him.
Mr. Angel looks so uncomfortable.
He is.
Like he
He's going to be
like he can't wait to go down to my stage.
We are giga thanks still. We have 29 in the so we are.
Yes, we are giga thanks. Yes, but we know say it's not a fair election.
No, it's not a fair election.
We know
It's
that.
not.
We know that. We know that. And it can go work out to become fair before the 4 year done.
What?
Yeah, tell you. Yeah. We know that is so something.
All of them something that you going to courthouse. Quick.
Of course, it needs to.
We need to start, and when Marky got courthouse, we the PMP supposed to be behind him and say,
yes,
even the man we run with Azan.
but
I don't know how he get so much vote under Azan tail. When he can get so much vote, I mean, I sit down Labour right, do not even one damn shit in this constituency. I was like, how the hell him get so much vote?
In a northeast Manchester, I live up on Linz Avenue, one place named Linz Avenue for 30 years. And I never see that road fixed until Omar Evans win. Mr. Evans win from the...
But that's what I'm telling them. Northeast Manchester under Andy Sharp and under Andy Sharp government for ever so long. And they did nothing for Northeast Manchester.
Nothing.
Right? Valwyn came and Valwyn worked so hard.
Mr. Alisha don't even have a road for going yard. That is all long the man no politics and do nothing.
This the right man.
Not even one steady business Alisha no have.
The thing will hurt them now, you know. I feel know some people are talk about on social media. Remember back in those days, Jamaica never had so much powers, you know?
No.
But we have to
The book are stress free and every parents can find it the September morning and sitting. You see people them will sell on the road and now them a go fart.
And
police are going to the road to take them off.
Them rotted.
Of course, I know people are going to lose work. A lot of people are going to lose their job. Lots of people are going to lose their job right now.
All that we know one thing. Everybody knows there are links and bandole around the world. And the reason why I have to burn out Andrew as a prime minister, the man got through the door, when he got through turn on and lock the door, then he lock the window them. So it's all about him and his friend them. The way the man boss, the man put a net around him table so that even breadcrumbs can't drop a gun for the majority.
Thanks for the rose, guys.
So them say PMP mash up the country in a heat, and the man do wheelers and thief for more than 10 years.
Of course.
So understand that's something. And you know, make no links to nobody. At least when PMP in a power, PMP you come in as a labor right there and so. He don't do nothing to nobody. He do the PMP for labor right into the upper class.
But
I don't know what happened to Jamaica. I really don't know what happened.
When God destroy Jamaica, you go find out what happened to Jamaica. I feel like say it's only killing alone. It's only killing alone made Jamaica gone destroy. No, sweetheart, no.
What you mean how PNP mash up the country and we build the foundation? Mash up which country?
Build foundation. I want to talk about build but build for them us. Build foundation.
When say you talk about build foundation, foundation no build. Me say no mind so black, no dunce.
Black. Okay, no lie.
Hey, the
Of
Prime
course,
Minister
we
right
need a
here.
recount.
You want to listen to me?
We
The Prime
need a
Minister right
recount.
Me say some man want lick Andrew Battiesi.
I remember when Jamal come out.
Then get pay, man. No for them get pay because they stop. Why the government stop some of my PMP them yesterday? Why they stop it? Why they stop it? Because they know say we don't take it. They know say we don't take it.
Yes, has a 38% vote.
Furthermore, Andrew shouldn't even be over there, so.
Okay.
Shouldn't be over there, so. How the hell you reach over there, so?
To go in, where to go to spread him up here in there?
You're not supposed to visit. He's not supposed to visit the the voting location. Them none at all.
None at all. So me don't understand how you reach over there, so. And then you can't
spread. What I know, it devil when serve. Read between the line. The devil when say supposed to walk in at every part where people them are go board. If you walk in there, so them the PMP then can loot.
Me some PMP, them are real PMP, you know, them are not dieted. Me and them, the woman were losing seat up at Portland, the lady. And what's your name?